Hello, my name is Adrian Bridge and welcome to the Bridge Collection. What you will find in this museum is an extraordinary amount of drinking vessels that have been used for religious, ritual, ceremonial, celebratory purposes over the last 9,000 years. And to gather in one place this extraordinary collection, which tells mankind's intimate relationship with alcoholic beverages over an extraordinary span of time and through many, many cultures, has been a passion of mine over the years. What I want to do is to try to pick out one piece every month, which we're calling the collector's choice, where I can tell you a little bit about its purpose, why I bought it, and perhaps some of the stories behind that extraordinary vessel. Let's look at this month's collector's choice. This month's collector's choice is a wonderful Bellamine jug. This is from a type of material called stoneware. So it is a pottery base. It is in fact made in the Middle Ages. This one's a later example. This actually comes from 1600. And these were particularly important and prevalent in the middle of Europe, particularly in Germany. They're called Bellamine because most of them have this wonderful bearded face on the front here. You see this gentleman with his large flowing beard. And then below it, we have this wonderful symbol, which gives not only the date, in this case, as I say, 1600, but below it will have a symbol of the maker or indeed who it was made for. And what we see in this symbol, and we find a lot in this period of the late 17th century, is the use of this 4 symbol. In fact, we find it in Taylor's Port, founded at the end of the 17th century in 1692. The 4 symbol is the sign of the Holy Trinity. So it's the cross, as the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. And then below that, normally you have other information which identifies it more closely to the actual person it was done for. It's a beautiful pattern on this. You see this stoneware has this lovely color. They're very often orange. This is a rarer variety in this sort of gray. It's a little fractured at the top. There's a few chips out of it, but then, this would have been used in a tavern, probably to serve beer to the table from whence it would have been poured, possibly into a tankard. There's several examples of this in the museum. There's several examples of tankards. But I think what makes this particular piece very fascinating, what attracted me to it, is not just the age, because it is difficult to get pieces from 1600 or earlier, but the fact that this 4 symbol, this Holy Trinity symbol, is so important at that time and reflects on into the port industry. So a beautiful little Bellamine jug, with all its defects. Look at this, the handle not quite straight, but that's how they made things 400 years ago.